What's up, everybody? Welcome back with the Plat. Hope you guys are having a really blasted, damn good day. Hope you're having just a great day in general. I hope your lives are full of meaning, but not too much meaning. Otherwise, you'll be mean to me. Or what are we getting? We've done that. We've done level 47. Can we buy anything? We could buy that. Purchase. At level 45. We're on our way. I'm in no rush. Hey, what's up, CJ P5X? The CJ P5X. Not to be confused with any of them other CJs. We got 10 jewels. That means we're pretty much on our way. Where are the good ones? Why are these all dog water, bro? Where's the ones that give me rewards? Don't you want anecdote cubes? No, I want that one's okay. All right, well, I don't even want the cubes. They're bad. Wait, what is this? That's revelation card. This is persona experience, right? Like, blah. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. Done. All right. We'll come back and check that tomorrow. Let's take a look at this event here. How you doing? Stuff on a rock? Oh, shit. We got to watch this, don't we? I already did this. Average luck. We don't have a good luck. Okay, so maybe this is the day we're not supposed to do polls. All right, do we click this? Can I skip this? Sup, Plat? Have you done the level 30 Shiva? No, I haven't, but we could probably do that today. Or, you know, we could lose that today. We could attempt to see if it's actually hard. I'm going to skip all this if it lets me. Challenge 1. Bro, we're good. We're good. Did you guys see that? Challenge 1. Can we do all of these? And it just didn't give me any... Did they unlock a bunch of these today? Why are there so many of them? Okay. So we can go up to... We can go actually do another 4. I didn't even know that these were in the game. I don't think I had a notification for them. Maybe they just did them all today, though, or something, and I did that. Next stage. Challenge 1. Oh, come on. What's all these load screens? Challenge win me. Oh, wait. No one told me that the hot lady would be there. Load screen. All right, we did it. Boys, we got rewards. So that's good, right? 8 out of 10 there. Login bonus. I already claimed. Oh, I did not claim them. I am dumb. All right, so we'll claim that. We'll claim that. We need to... Let's just go spend some energy and some action points, and then we'll come back and we'll do that. Let's do action points first. We'll do... We do need charm, so we might as well do a triple charm. 4 strength, 4 charm, leather belt. Still the same amount of money? Bro, efficiency. How are you guys doing today? You guys have any plans tonight for New Year's? Let's go in. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend if she's coming home tonight or if she's going straight to her friend's house. That'll let me know if I want to play games with my boys or take a break. Are you coming home or going straight to friends? Going strength to friends. I got a blanket today. I don't normally have my blanket, but I figured it would be kind of fun. Oh, look at that, level 15. That means we can actually finally start using our dumb items. Who are you? I don't remember you. I wish I can click right here and see what dumb gift you wanted. We might have something you want though. You're the guy that does the dumb card shit that I'll never use. I don't think I will ever play Tycoon, but that's okay. Let's start with the cheap shit. Actually, wrist weights +2. You know what? Yeah, let's do the cheap ones first. I've been playing since day 1, and I didn't realize that Hot Lady was Okeon until like a month ago. Oh, really? I actually didn't realize that for the first, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 months. To me, it didn't seem like that character at all, right? So, I mean, I'm with you. He likes glass vases. Let's look gloss vase. Should we have one of each of these? I don't know. Maybe we don't. Who? Do you have a synergy? Maybe they added you recently. I don't remember you being a synergy, so maybe that was like the new one or something. Oh, he's right here. That's right. What's up, Cherish? I bet in the Velvet Trials you're going to be very important for me. You're going to be my, you're going to be the guy that, keeps me alive. Yes, yes, yes. You may have a limited edition glass vase. The keychain is mine. Maybe in the future we'll give you a keychain, but not today. It's already New Year here. Hope it's a good day, your first day of the year. You know, I'm okay. I think a good day would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? I don't even know if we need this anymore. We do need to get it to 16, but we should probably visit Miyu, whoever this is. That's Puppet. Let's see if you need a gift. We don't have that. 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 We do have a keychain. All right. Hello. I will spend time with you, and I'll even give you a keychain. A keychain? Wow, you want to be my boyfriend. I only want one thing. I want to be a friend with perks. Not benefits, I want the perks. I want my gifts to make other people happier. You're nothing to me. You're just a person that teaches me how to give gifts better. That's all you'll ever be to me. Until they release your 5-star version. Then we'll chat again. Rank 6, let's go. Now we should be able to go see Phoebe. Well, maybe not yet. Are they all at 16 yet? We need... Charm is by far the lowest. Well, I guess not by far, but by like 50 points. Let's go here. Let's do a triple. We'll get 45 charm, and that'll actually put this up. I don't know if I need to get them past 16 for anything right now, but getting them all 16 for the palace, I guess, is probably like something we should consider. Go ahead and drink that milk. +5 max HP. Green paint and mixed nuts. I'm just saying, if I ever go to a public sauna, I don't want to walk away with mixed nuts, okay? That's not my goal. We could now form a bond with the Phoebster. Finally. This will finally be rank 17. I've been holding on to this since she came out. I'll look after you. Is this the alcoholic child groomer? But it doesn't matter because she's pretty. I want to make sure I don't accidentally have her fall in love with me. Yes, yes, yes. Wait here. Then I'm just going to leave and not come back. You're not going to beat me, bro. There we go. When making certain drinks, 50% chance to make a second. Pop off, King. Pop off. Now, I think if we look at the synergy, that's all of them, right? So now we have the better drinks, the tea, and then we are good. Okay, you're set. Give me my eternal reward. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. So we want to, ideally we want to wait till we get her to 17 to give anyone else gifts, but who knows if that'll actually happen, right? All right, claim it. So now we go up to the event. We haven't spent any energy yet, so we got to do that. But I want to make that coffee. Let's just do the coffee before I forget. Let's go home to the cooking, because I've never made any of these before, and I think it sounds fun. I'm a sharpshooter. What else could I be? What are you doing? Move it. There we go. I have 27 awesome tea. Make one. Let's just make one at a time. I think if we do one at a time... Hey, we got a second one. Let's go. Is that the only one we can make? It doesn't look like there's like a second version. But we are only an amateur, so I think if we make... Because I don't want to make it a bunch and then become a master after I make it. Ideally, I want to cook it all, then once we've mastered it. Professional, because then it goes to master, right? There should be one... You know what? I know it goes to master. Knife skills, we're doing it. We're really doing it. Delicious! Special milk tea. Master. Is master the highest? Let's do one more. All right, let's cook 15. We got 3, 4, 5. We got 12 of the special milk teas. We actually got more. It's interesting, out of the 12 we made, we only got a third instead of a half. So we're missing, we kind of low rolled there, but I guess we got 2 here out of the 3, so we kind of low rolled. We actually could just go get more milk if we could do 3 more, right? What am I doing with this shit? Otherwise, we have infinite. I mean, we have like literally infinite. Literally not, but like it could feel that way. I don't know, by 99. There we go. And we'll never run out of milk again. Take me home. And then take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. There's something about the sharpen my knife. Think about that recipe. Go. There we go, Master Chef. Got another 3. We are loaded, bro. I have 41 milk teas. They called me milk teas in high school. Let's take a look here. Hey, Perp, have you tried the game Lorelei Has Laser Eyes? It was recommended to me. I'm about 4 hours in, and it seems like a perp game. Let's take a look. Store. Lorelei. Lorelei. And the laser eyes. Okay. Okay. The stage is set. Imagine an old manor, perhaps a hotel or museum, somewhere in Central Europe. A woman wanders in search of answers. How interesting. Adventure indie. Puzzle. Puzzle tag. Yes. When did this come out? This came out in 2024. Interesting. Never heard of it. This seems like a perfect game for me and my girlfriend to play. Let's take a look if it's on Switch. Let's see how much it is. It's only 15 bucks on Switch. It's easy to play on Switch because we already have it hooked up. Oh, I didn't even see what things I got. That's a good idea. That's a good game. Thank you. I'm gonna keep the tab open and saved. All right, let's spend some energy, and then we'll click all these icons. Speaking of icons, I am a pretty impressive man. Do we need Kompaku gems? I bet we do. Let's just go for some Kompakus. They're all weak to gun. To be fair, I think most things in the world are indeed weak to gun. Take this weapon. It's very powerful, especially against living things. Someone turn on auto. Turn on auto. It's raining money here, by the way. Probably can't escape with it, though. I mean, good job, Joker. It's not what I intended to have happen. That's exactly what I wanted. Good job. Have you played Blueprints stuff on a rock? Have you played Blueprints? I think Blueprint, if you haven't, that's the kind of game you want to keep a notebook for. It has spooky stuff? That's good. My girlfriend prefers spooky stuff. You have played Blueprints? Okay, good. I love that the main goal of Blueprints is to get to like room 46 or whatever, and then you find out when you get there, it's like, oh, this is like not even half of the game. What a wonderful experience that has been. All right, I kind of want to keep playing Blueprints, but it got too smart for me at some point. I got to a point where I'm like, I don't even know. I think we want the star. Grab it. Main attribute. I think it's crit multiplier. I'm pretty confident it's crit multiplier. Let's just double check though. Because I should already have a pretty decent card on here. Yeah. And then 3 rolls on defense up is so bad. And even, like, these are good though, but we could do better. I don't know why I alt-tabbed. I alt-tab all the time. I think I just played so much PoE that a Path of Exile for like a week, like it just got my mind that I have to alt-tab into a different website in order to play the game. Which is not, that is a negative thing about PoE, but you put up with that kind of stuff because it's such a good game. Right, crit multiplier, yep. Plus you could switch them, right? We did get crit damage multiplier and crit rate on the first one. Are they good? Is that... I wish I could see the range here, because I don't know if that's good. But I guess we don't worry about the individual rolls. Blueprints, the RNG got to you. I did love it while I played, though. The RNG of when you wanted a specific room and it would never show up. I do think that that game could have potentially been better without the room drafting itself. But at the same time, I feel like there were times I was very annoyed. I was very frustrated. But a lot of times while trying to get a room to show up that I really need, like I need the thing that changes the water. I need the water pump room, right? I need to lower the water in the basin and raise the water or whatever in the well. But while doing that, I would stumble upon other puzzles that I wasn't looking for. And I felt like the game was kind of infinite. But as you get closer to the end where there feels like there is a little bit, if I had to give the game one criticism for me as a player, and it could be totally a skill issue, is that as the puzzles, you get to the end, they get a little more obscure, a little more complex. And so you have like, you need to get more and more specific things. And the amount of rooms you have access to feels like it still grows. And so it does feel like it becomes harder to get the situation to line up. Like it took me like 10 hours, 12 hours to just get like a generator or whatever next to a room so we could have the power on in the lab or something. Like it took me forever. I swear I've collected this 4 times. Maybe not though. I am excited for that. If you take a look at the purchase rewards, we're actually, look how close we are. We're 62 away from a weapon of our choice. And I may not even take it, or 1,000 metajoules, but we'd probably take Superstar. We have 21 days. I'll probably end up spending money in that time. How many polls do we have? Did I actually get 9 today? We're at 7. We're gonna do it because I do want to get the twins A6, which is probably not gonna happen, but I am willing to do my part. I'm willing to do my part. I'm willing to do my part. We're on our way. So probably not going to happen. You know what? Let's do a 10 spot here. I'm not going to do a poll video for a while because I don't think I'm going to spend that much money. All right, so we should be good on everything. So what we could do is let's go finish Mementos. I don't know how to get there. You guys know how to get to Mementos? I don't. I forgot. My 3050 GPU came in. Yeah, we'll come down here, I suppose, right? Your 3050 GPU came in, eating some good-ass pizza. New Year's gonna start off great. God, pizza is good. I just went and got a smash burger and a Philly cheesesteak. Oh, that's right. I immediately remember why we didn't go that direction. That is not my map. Oh, so we actually do want to go up, but we can't go up yet. Probably because that thing's locked. All right, well, whatever. Let's just have some fun. Oops. Look at that. Any Kompaku gems? We do get the Kompaku gems, which are good. I have run out of Kompaku gems again. They became an issue yet again. I wish this map was zoomed out a little bit more, but kind of... We need to go way more forward. But kind of only in Mementos. I don't really feel like I need it anywhere else. Pop, 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 pop. Shouldn't we get that? Bro, shut up. You're revealing chests. We don't need that, alright. Yeah, let's go down. You're right. This way? Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, this one. I assume that we don't have enough to get the fair machine, yeah. Boop. I started playing the Rift Breaker, and that game has been so fucking fun, bro. I've been having so much fun with that game. It's not new anymore, but they finally added multiplayer after so long. It's been so nice to be able to go in and do multiplayer. Lay the smackdown. Lay more smackdown. Wow, okay, maybe it's not that crazy big, but that guy can escape. I hate those guys so much because they make me skip all the shit that I want to see and do. Are you a free rank up to a Persona? Please don't be a Stone of Scone again. I have so many of the fucking Stones of Scones, and I don't feel like I need it for anything. Do you still play CZN? I absolutely do. Well, the answer is yes. The answer is no. It is a Stone to Scone. The answer is I will play CZN. I haven't played it in about a week because the last update with the new character didn't really add anything I felt like doing. But I am going to play the game more. Especially Season 2, but I think in their... Oh, I accidentally caught him. But I think in the next update I'll play more. I'll probably come in and play a little bit more with the with this current patch, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, I've done all this stuff a lot. They basically didn't add any content, which is like fine. But this game, if Persona 5 didn't have its 6-month anniversary, I probably would be playing CZN right now, but the 6-month anniversary got me back into P5X. Boom, boom. I don't think it even matters what we do here. I think we'll be fine. Christina. Hey, I got a chicken shredder. I bought something to help me shred chicken. I hate using 2 forks. It's so annoying for me. Oh, you turn off automatically? Sure. Sure, do ice. Can you knock people down? Looks like it. Oh, then he got knocked down, huh? Sure, just use the big boy attack. Why are these guys so weak? Also, how are they not dead? We probably should have just lowered its defense. Maybe there's a gimmick to this fight that I'm not noticing. Potentially. Boom, headshot. To be fair, that was a pretty weak ass attack. Still, it should be pretty good. Does this guy have a gimmick? Decrease power of the sun. Taken. Ah. Okay, so you don't want to do what we did. That is why they are so weak. We might be able to brute force it. Can we do this now? You know what? Just go ahead and do the Tetra shot. Oh, you can do all out attacks. They didn't work last time, so I was kind of curious. It didn't seem like we'd be able to. Did no fucking damage, but in theory, you know, we could have. Alright, go ahead and lay the smackdown. You got it this time. Good hit. Good hit. Bro, this guy's cracked. He's gonna kill us right here. He's gonna kill the shit out of us. I should not have killed his ads, I'll be honest, okay? We might be able to get through it still, but it'll be close at the very least. Yeah, no, we didn't get up to enough stacks. Let's try. That's on me. I mean, to be fair, completely purposely ignoring all of his stacks, we got pretty close. There we go. Gun him down! It's with two characters, it just doesn't do enough. It's only gonna do, yeah, it did like literally no damage. So he'll kill us here and then we'll come back. Although maybe Soy is just strong enough. Come on, Soy. You're gonna get down to 100% damage reduction, right? No, he's still at only 4. You know what? Do that. It's possible Soy is just strong enough. Let's find out. Yeah, I don't know, maybe Soy is just good enough. He doesn't do any fucking damage, but... Oh, you can't do an all-out attack by yourself. This is pretty funny, though. Who says tankiness isn't good? God, he's so close. Oh, I think we lose. We don't have enough HP. Oh, maybe we do. Let's just go for it. Nice! Good job, Soy. He could just... It just doesn't matter. He just had enough HP. All right. Yeah, fuck your mechanics, bro. Is everyone alive at 1 HP? Go and we're gonna put you. Stop it. We're gonna put you as medic for a turn, right? I think everyone's at 1 HP. I don't think they're dead. Soy for the win. Soy is good, bro. I didn't expect him to be that good, though. I'll be honest. I didn't expect him to dominate that hard. I mean, to be fair, we got him very low, and then Soy just had to do the last little bit, and it took like 7 turns. We could have timed out there. That's what this guy. We shouldn't let him hit us. If we let him hit us, I think we die because they get the first turn. We want to find someone that we don't auto kill to fight. No, interesting. Maybe we're gonna have to go to the other side there. I don't know. This one we can't break through without a little bit of juice. Boom. We got it. Oh man, Soy is so fun. Alright, show me a hard fight now. Bing, 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 bing. Alright, there's another way through. Alright, I'm ready. Give me that. Give me a man after midnight. You guys ever listen to ABBA? Oh, I guess we should just heal, huh? You know what? Fuck the healing. Let's play risky. Fight me. What's the worst that could happen? Let's bring, who does AoE? That does bring Anne, because I like Anne. We should be fine. We should be fine. As long as we go first, we should be fine. Boom, 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 boom. Are you guys weak to anything? Oh, this guy, I don't know what this guy's gimmick is. Spank him, then you thank him. Light him up. These guys are crit resistant, no doubt. Sure. Let's attack that guy, I guess. Can you beat the boss at 1 HP? Yes. Because we don't have to. Alright, now we're going to use Crimson Rose. We got Famine. What does Famine do? I have no idea. What's Rage do? I have no idea. I probably can't use my ult, huh? Well, now you could use this, right? That's a pretty good hit. You don't have your gun. Go ahead and just do a icicle hatchet on this boy here. Bum 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 bum. I don't really. I want to use Anne's ultimate. You know. We get a nice little heal again. And that's the wrong attack. Oh, that's not that bad though. She ended up knocking someone down despite her rage. Boom, 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 now. All right, go ahead. Why are they taking so? Why did that guy take 16,000 damage, bro? Also, are the rest of my guys pissed off? They're all pissed. We don't even get a chance to do an ultimate. Still 20,000 cash. Maybe you just do a bunch of extra. No, he wasn't rage though. I don't know. Rage ain't no joke. Zoe's still fine. Don't you worry. Zoe's still here for us. Zoe never lets us down, bro. Except when he doesn't crit. With the low tier god ailment. Oh, wonder. They're raged, but they still will let him go in because they're not allowed to attack themselves. Horn of the End. That was my nickname in high school. Oh, I'm so sad. Alright, do it. Oh my god, bro. This fight's so boring! Just die! God! Fucking hell, bro. I don't even get it. She has 2 non-damaging fucking highlights right now. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Well, no. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, we're not done? This motherfucker wants to go now? Holy shit. Alright, well maybe we shouldn't have come in with more HP. Maybe we should have come in with more than 1 HP. Alright, I can admit. But at least we're not. I mean, it would be nice if we could use a fucking skill, though, I'll be honest. We're just sitting here with not being able to cast the skill for 10 fucking hours. Talk about fucking fun. The great thing about depression is it always kills you. Alright. We'll just kill them then, I guess. What a fucking dumb fuck fight. I hate status ailments, man. I hate status ailments, especially in a game where there's like no good ways to play around status ailments. There's like, you could use Wonder's persona or whatever, but they're so fucking... There's not like an accessory you put on that makes you immune to a certain status ailment, you know? That's not my map. Let's go north. Dumb fuck fight, bro. Alright. I don't even know where that was. Oh, it was down here. We just gotta go to the left of the save point. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Yeah. We'll go ahead and we'll bring Marion because she can cure status ailments. We'll bring you as a sweeper instead. And then we're not going to bring any of the personas. That'll be fine. Soy, you're fine. We're going to bring you instead. There we go. It's called Marion. I know. That's the only character who does it. Give me that pierce rate. Did we bring a buffer? We didn't bring a buffer. Doesn't even matter. Yeah. We didn't get to do the mark. I wish the mark was guaranteed.
本番だよカリオペ聞いてほしいこの歌を
Alright, lay the smack down.
制裁の時間だこれこそ会心の一撃
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. No level 80 Morgana. I got Morgana. I don't know what level they are, though. I wonder why some of their HPs go down at such drastically different amounts.
行くぞジュスティーネ
Boom.
排除します
You're weak to that. Cool.
委託してあげる
We didn't kill any of them, though, so we might still be fucked here. I mean, to be fair, we didn't kill any of them for a long time last time. And we survived it. But we might get some bad RNG.
ないんだけどよし回避成功
Rage is the only real bad one, I think.
みんなの支援いつでも行けるわ
You just do that right here. Just cure it. Problem
みんな
solved.
の支援いつでも行けるわ
Let's just do an AoE hit. This should be fine. I wish DPS Wonder was better.
みんなの支援いつでも行けるわ
Let's save that, because I don't think it'll work on the Trumpeteer.
どこまでも 随分と抗っては
More Smackdown, please.
私の出番ね
I was really hoping you would die there, because this is going to be very awkward if we don't kill you.
その程度だ
We did, okay.
みんなの支援いつでも行けるわ
He's preparing. Should we save this? I don't think we're going to kill him here either.
見せてやろう我らの力を
Oh, I did the wrong mask first last turn.
行くぞジュスティーヌ
It's alright.
すぐに排除します
Yeah, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference.
制裁の時間だみんな怪我はない
Oh, nice. He was easy.
お疲れ様
Okay. He didn't actually have that much HP. Like, it's not that it's that fight can be tough if you get bad on RNG. I feel like I hate status ailments, and like in a game like this where you don't really have ways to play around it in a significant way. It's not like in Final Fantasy X where you can have like really interesting, like, oh, I can just like I can craft armor specifically. Like if I'm going up against guys that petrify, I can run away from that fight, craft something that makes it so I can't I can craft something that makes me immune to petrify, and now I'm maybe giving up some defensive stats of other kinds, or but now I can have better resistance to this specific fight. Level metajoules. Look at all these tickets, bro. Woohoo! Bro, we're rolling in the tickets. Where do we need to go? Just to the right, left, and the other thing. It sounds like there's a boss over there. Cherish also does anti-status elements. I haven't read. I don't remember what Cherish does.
宝箱があるよ
But if they do prevent status ailments, then that's a huge boon for sure. I like that he could just stand there. Wasn't this the most dropped game of 2025? I don't know. I would think that would be really, really hard to measure, and even if you could measure it, I don't feel like it would, I don't think Persona would be it. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of gacha games that people down, like Etheria Restart might be the most dropped.
油断しないように
Like, that game fell off a cliff, I feel like. But, I mean, I'm not saying that game is bad either. I like Etheria Restart, but a lot of the games that I've seen had a really big start and then just absolutely fell off a cliff. I mean, don't get me wrong, Persona 5 I don't think is a Usa Masume or whatever it's called. But I don't think it's, it seems that it's had a pretty loyal audience. Alright, just hit him. That poll had less than 50 people, so it means nothing. There was a poll, I guess, of 50 people. That's funny. What that poll does show is that people who play Persona want to talk about it more, I guess, or talk about how they don't play it anymore. To be fair, I mean, I did drop Persona for like 3 months. But it's because the content comes out, and the game has all the same fundamental issues that it did before. But this is what I said before when I played it. When I played Persona before, I feel the exact same as I feel now. All the same problems are here, but when they come out with mementos and new palaces and good fights, the game is really good. The game is really, really good when it's good. And when it's not good, it gets very boring in between content cycles, more so than even most other gachas that I've played, in my opinion. I don't know why it shows me the wrong one after teleporting. And barely any of the games they measured had more than 100 participants. Yeah, I mean, at that point, then, like, what is it? It doesn't really mean anything, right? Show me my thing. Can we still not get through there? Then we must have... If we can't get through here, it means we've missed tickets. If we can't get through here, it means that red symbol is bullshit. Okay, we can get through. Quite a massive section, too. We should lock that down. But yeah, I don't want anyone to pretend like Persona doesn't have issues. It has every issue that it's had before. It still has all the exact same issues. It just when the game is good, the game is really fucking good. Are you a big fan of Persona? I want to start my first Persona game. Out of all the games, what should I start with? You should start with just Persona 5, I think. How old are you? I think, and I ask because I think it is very relevant. Because Persona goes old. And there is certain age groups that I would not, if you're too young, I would not recommend older games just because you weren't raised in you were raised in a different time period than I was. And so old mechanics that are maybe really obnoxious and put you off might be things that I actually enjoy. We're probably fine. You wish you got more Palace content more often? I just wish they had more, like, sustainable content. Like, Etheria Restart is the fucking perfect... Etheria Restart is... Sorry, not Etheria Restart. The game kind of sucks. It's fine. It's fine. I like it. But what I mean is... Chaos Zero Nightmare. That mode is so fundamentally fucking fun in that game. You're 19, you dropped Persona 5 4 times. I did enjoy Persona Strikers, though. It's my favorite. I would not... I mean, like, Persona Strikers is fine, but I would not say that's, like... it's not a real Persona game at all. Which is, like, fine if that's, like, your favorite Persona game. If you're 19, there's no other one besides Persona 5 you would try. If you were around 25, I would say Persona 4. And if you're around 30 to 35, I would say Persona 3... FES edition. But Persona 5 Royale will be your best bet. If you don't like Persona 5 Royale, then you're just not going to like Persona games. It's just not for you, which is fine. But not everything is for everybody. Why did you hit that guy? You fucking loser. God, that shouldn't be random. You'd hit this guy with your highlight. The twins' first turn is so scuffed. Alright, as long as we leave the other one alive, we should be fine. Motherfucking twins, bro. Now he's up to 3. Oh, fucking hell, bro. That's so annoying. Well, Metaphor ReFantazio, that's the one you should play. You're absolutely right. Because you asked about Persona, I didn't even consider it. But that's the one you should play, Metaphor. Persona 3R, I don't recommend because I think people should play the original Persona 3. And I think Persona 3R is just not the same game. But I'm also just a boomer, so I wouldn't recommend it, but that might be me being a dummy. Yeah, let's see what happens here. You should hit this guy twice and kill him. You should hit this guy now. It shouldn't be random. Thank you. I don't really play I don't really play turn-based games. Exactly, Yakuza 7 Infinite Wealth. You played Infinite Wealth, but you didn't play Like a Dragon? That is insane to me. Like the Infinite Wealth is like it might be better than Like a Dragon, but the story is not. And the story is so closely connected, I couldn't imagine not playing the other one. But if you don't if turn-based games aren't your thing, then they're not your thing. Turn-based games are literally my favorite genre of video game, when it's not even close. I love every time I see a game is turn-based, that's automatically like +1 on a scale of 1 to 10. It goes up from like a 6 out of 10 becomes a 7 out of 10. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like it, but it is turn-based. Like a 9 out of 10 can go out of 10 out of 10. Like, in fact, I think if Expedition 33 was a full turn-based game and not with the Mario Party system where it had the dodge parry mechanics, I think it would have gone from an 8 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10 for me. And I know that, and I'm not saying that people that like different things than me are right or wrong, but I'm just saying that I'm letting my biases be known. Just use this. Oh, you played Yakuza 7 and Infinite Wealth. Okay, okay. Thank God. Thank God. We don't need to punish you. I liked in Metaphor, you could easily max out all the bonds and social stance before the end of the game and still have time to spare. I agree, but I disagree. I don't think it's easy, but you absolutely can. If you're playing wise, I think you can. But if you're playing casually and you haven't played Persona before, I think it would be very difficult. I finished my playthrough maxing out, getting 100% of the fights, 100% of the social links, 100% of the everyone maxed out. Like, I basically 100% of my playthrough with, I think, 15, maybe 20 in-game days left. But to be fair, I also didn't know how to unlock, like, there were some social links I didn't even know how to unlock because they just never showed up, and it was like I had to go travel or something in order to get one to show up. There was a few things. Yeah, Metaphor is by far the easiest to max blind. It's the only one that I would say is viable to max out blind. But I also don't think that's important. You absolutely can, but part of what I like about Persona, I mean, I like it in Metaphor too, but like I like in Persona how you're not going to min-max everything. I like how you're not going to get every max social link. You're not going to get everything done on your playthrough. I think that's preferable. I feel like remake plenty of cutscenes are inferior, plus better music in the original, plus for OG voice actors. We agree and we disagree. I prefer OG Persona 3 versus the Persona remake, but I think the Persona 3 story, characters, and visuals are all kind of bad. I don't really like the story of Persona 3. I don't really like any of the characters that much. I hate TARDIS in terms of like it's just one big ass stupid tower. But as far as turn-based games go, it was the hardest. Persona 3 FES edition was the hardest RPG I've ever played. And I've played a lot of RPGs, a lot of turn-based RPGs, and it was by far the hardest one that I've played. And it was a huge amount of fun. I absolutely loved it. It was mechanically super fun and interesting and different than what I had played, even playing other Persona games. It didn't have the best combat system, but it was just difficult. But all the other versions of Persona, but I also played on hard mode on FES. I played on the hard mode of, I think, what was considered the hardest version of the game. And that game was fucking hard, bro. Very difficult. And it's weird because Persona 3 Remake is like easy. So peak, I would believe that. I actually did not like the music of Persona 3. I thought it was like fine, but it mostly annoyed me, honestly. I was like, it's so, I don't know. It didn't vibe with me. Like, I'm not a Persona 3 hater, but I just don't like it for the same reasons other people liked it. And I definitely think it's worse than both Persona 4 and Persona 5, and it's not even close for me. I think Persona 5 is like way better. All right, is 25 the max? This machine could eat so many tickets, bro. Is that max? Yeah. All right, I think that means we're done, right? There's nothing else left to do because I think all the bosses and shit are... We don't need to do that. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. We didn't get the all the Kompaku gems, but I don't really care that much about that if I'm being completely honest. Mainly the bad AI. Didn't find the difficulty engaging like an SMT game. I actually find, well, I haven't played the old SMTs, but like SMT Vengeance, SMT 5, you know, V Vengeance, whatever they call it. That game was pretty easy. For like 90% of the game that I played, I ended up getting bored of it and dropping it before beating it because I didn't find it that fun. I find those games pretty easy. That one that I played, but Persona 3 was really difficult. But like you said, yeah, the AI not being able to control your party members is a huge part of it. Also, enemies deal an insane amount of damage, but it was fun in a RPG way, but also in a non-traditional RPG way because you had to learn your teammates' actions. You had to learn how to play around the AI, and there was such a huge risk factor in AoE attacks because, like, if you hit it, it's not like this game where I believe it might be like SMT. But if you do an AoE attack, which I love, by the way, I think this is a good design with like the press turn icon system in general. But like, if you crit someone, you normally get to do a one more, right? Because they get knocked down, you get to do one more. But if you AoE 4 guys, you crit 3 of them, and one of them you miss, the worst outcome of the miss is going to be the one that counts. It nullifies all the crits, and you only get missed. So there's a huge risk to using AoE attacks, which was huge. But you really had to learn the game in an interesting and different way, I felt like, in Persona 3. Because I think it was hard traditionally and also non-traditionally. We did it. We got 90. So the rest are just going to be daggers, huh? Let's go ahead and we'll work on that maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after or something. Let's go ahead and work on... Let's see if we could just do this level 30 fight without trying first. What are the mechanics? They get a bunch of attack. Key barrier sucks. We'll just try it. We'll just see what happens. We'll bring the twins. I think I want to bring the twins as the assassin. You controlled the battle completely. But the Elizabeth fight was fun. Even if it was just a checklist on how to certain actions you had to set up. I used the full party, I think, the whole game. And there were so many times it's just interesting to figure out. I would do certain attacks and certain moves and leave enemies in certain states. You could cheese extra turns, I believe, in Persona 3. Because I think, if I recall, enemies would spend their turn to get up. That one might be the one where they did that. Where, I mean, again, this is on normal enemies. Bosses and shit, that doesn't work. But, like, on normal enemies, I believe if they stood up, it would skip their turn. And so if you could find a way to stun lock enemies, I think you could do that. It's hard to remember because it's been a while now, and I've played a lot of games since then. Let's just start with this, see what happens. Thoughts on Tectone? I don't like his content, but he seems like a nice enough guy. Like, okay, he seems kind of like an asshole, but like kind of an asshole that's like more. He seems kind of more like an asshole, like Asmongold is an asshole. When I say that, I mean like he is a character and he is an asshole when he's on camera because it's he's himself dialed up to an 11 and he's doing an entertainment thing for his audience. He's kind of joking. Maybe he says some things that are over the line, but you don't really back down in front of people, especially on camera. Like, but he presents that, but he strikes me as like in his personal life, and I don't know his personal life, but like he seems like probably actually a pretty good guy and like cares about people around him. And it is liked by people around him, but has a big kind of has a big personality on stream, and I don't really enjoy that, and I don't find it entertaining myself. But obviously he finds a bunch of success, but also at the same time I don't watch his stuff, so I'm not really familiar. That's just an outsider's perspective looking in, and hearing like some jokes. Right, like I do remember one controversy back with Genshin Impact. It was called like he was calling people mint pickers, like all the free-to-play players were mint pickers or whatever. And like that's a pretty funny, that's a pretty good joke. Like, because that's all you do when you log in, you play, and you're playing the game free-to-play. You just go in and collect herbs because you don't have you can't do any content or something. Like, is that silly? Yeah, but it is kind of funny at the same time. I don't like this rendition of this song. I think I wish I had the original back. I don't know if the assassin version is going to be any good here. We'll find out. I think we're going to try to kill you with your key barrier, but I have a feeling that you're going to fucking destroy us. Half of the game I went as solo. It's okay. I don't know. After the second domestic abuse allegation against Tectone, I think there may be some merit to them. Maybe, maybe not. I don't have nearly enough information as someone that knows nothing about it. Like, I believe allegations have every right to be investigated, and you absolutely really should come down to the bottom of it. But there is an element where if something comes to a he said, she said, like you could socially convict someone. You could decide you don't want to support them if there seems to be a very obvious pattern. But also, I don't know. It's just one of those things like I want to be, when I'm uneducated and I don't know something, I would rather just say I don't know than say, well, I don't know, so there's probably some merit to it. I really don't have any information. But I can say this, I don't support domestic abuse. So there's that, if that helps. All right, you are going to... Actually, you know what's funny? You could do this mask a second time so you don't miss your attack here. We might get our ass kicked here. We may not be set up for this fight. It's hard to know. 41,000 is a lot of damage. Let's yeah, them being to resist all my shit. Have you ever played Persona 1 or Persona 2? I have played... I probably have at some point in my life, but also at the same time, kind of not really. Like I've probably literally had it on in front of me and maybe played like 5-10 minutes, but I don't think I've ever owned it and like sat down and attempted to play it. This might be a good fight for Puppet just because everyone's gonna have full C stacks, right? Because this fight lasts for fucking ever. All right, everyone get the juice. I think we do just do this now, right? I don't know, maybe not. I don't know if we're doing enough damage here. We might not deal enough damage for this fight. That's not even half of her HP. Yeah, I don't know. This might be a really tough fight. This might be the hardest fight they've added in the game so far. It's hard for me to say. That key barrier is really hard to deal with. How do you nullify the key barrier? Almighty damage, of course. think we'll run out of turns.
癒しの力よ。みんなの支援。いつでも行けるわ。
But they need to cut a lot of badly aged content. What's the announcement on the 8th is? Oh, they're doing some announcement in a couple days? That could be really cool. All right, let's see. This does damage, right? Yeah, not much. Not much. Although you do almighty damage, right? That's what bleed does. I think bleed does almighty damage. Wait, are they not immune anymore? How does... One key barrier stack, then change all affinities to null for one turn, but the affinities aren't null anymore. Can you break the key barrier?
随分と抗ってはいたようだが。かき回して血をね。みんなの支援いつでもいけるわ。
I think we're just gonna keep the poison on you. Maybe not. Man, they got infinite damage. On the challenge mode, no. But then how come the barrier went away halfway through the turn? Wonder hit him, and then the barrier was gone. I don't know, but it definitely went away. Look how much damage you need. We're not even making progress, really. We might be able to go infinite. Like, I don't know if they will actually be able to. Such a ridiculous amount of HP. Holy crap. Is this 30? Yeah, this is 30. I think I'm just going to keep healing every turn. Marion's almost out of mana, though. We're going to have to take a turn off of healing here. So they don't have key barrier, right? So you're supposed to use this. They're immune to the instant kill. Probably shouldn't do that. We should probably use the buff, but I don't know. Maybe you do use this. Maybe it's worth a damn. I don't even know what it does. All right, let's just do it. How much damage does that do? I do not think that was worth getting rid of the bleed stacks. And I'm ready to strike you down now. Do we have, wait, do we have, not quite. We could do this, though. Oh, so you could break the barrier with almighty damage? I didn't know you could break it. Does it say you could break the barrier with almighty damage? Sorry, we gotta do this one. Boom, boom. Great hit, though. We're gonna run out of actions, I bet. 120? I mean, I guess we're not there yet, but... So this is basically more Persona 5 with gacha characters on top? No. I would say it's much worse than Persona 5 in every single measurable way that you could possibly measure. But it's like a gacha with a really, really, really good Persona skin on top of it. It's definitely like if you've played Persona 5 and you're in Persona 5 Royale and you really want more Persona 5, this will make you feel like you are getting more. But it is not like... It is not like something that is like, oh, this is comparable to Persona 5. That does break key barrier. Wow. That's kind of massive. We'll just take a turn off there. Hate the term limit, but I actually really like it. I think infinite stall teams kind of ruin the point of fights. I totally disagree. but it's because I like RPGs, and I think more strategies are just viable. Being viable is just a straight up good thing. I hate the turn limit because it'd be nice to be able to clear things with Fox. But it's like, they make it so, when the turn limit's there, it makes it so all you care about is DPS. You don't care about nuance, necessarily. You care about just surviving to get all your damage in. Which is super lame to me. We didn't use any mana in that last turn, so we should probably be good. That's actually, you know, now that I understand how this works, we might actually be in a... All right, well, how much does this cost? 32? But if we just don't heal next turn, we should be fine. We might actually want to use... Can you recover? We might want to bring a different character, one that actually recovers... Because I think Puppet can recover as well. SP. You don't know if they tell you. Maybe you just have to assume, since they block all damage, that since Almighty can't be absorbed or nulled, you should use it. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because you could deal Almighty damage, but I don't think it says the barrier gets broken, and then you could then use additional moves. That's a pretty big difference, in my opinion. All right, go ahead and go for it. Because, yeah, we're not going to... We would have to get through this in, what, 3, 6, 9, 12. We'd have to get through it in about 30 actions. We're already at 40. Wait, 4, 8. Yeah, because we're about a third of the way through the fight, and we're not even a quarter of the way through the fight yet. But they're not really in danger of killing us either. But now that I understand how the fight works, we might have a much better opportunity. Plus, maybe killing her faster also helps. I don't know. Does it tell you in the description of the fight? I don't know. I haven't read every single thing. I'm waiting for her to use Key Barrier again so I can actually take a look. Okay, well, we got her down for the first time. You know, we don't need to heal. Just keep using weak stuff. It would be easier, but I also think it would be more fun to be able to use, like, because what the turn limit does is it removes it very heavily hurts the free-to-play players, because who has the least damage in the game? Free-to-play players have less damage than pay-to-win players, right? Whales deal insane amounts of damage because they have huge copies of stuff. Not whales, even like people like me who have spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars have much more damage on average than the free-to-play player will have. And turn limits severely punish free-to-play players. And so instead of using other strategies, other viable strategies, you are kind of being like punished for not spending money, which is of course the way the game wants to do it, but I hate that. So I'm big against the turn limit. But they're never gonna remove it, so like what's the point of complaining about it also, right? I think we have to do this one first. I can forget which order we're doing it, but I think it's skill 2, skill 1, skill 2, skill 1. We might be able to get halfway through the fight. Let's just put 5 more stacks on them. All right, let's do a heal. Healing every other turn seems fine. Until the end of the fight, I'm sure. I can't remember which buffs we're using, which ones we're not using. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of. All right, I think that we decided this is just better. He just doesn't do enough damage normally. The 10 bleed stacks just does... Yeah, maybe we don't even bring him. He doesn't seem like he's that good for this fight because of how much they resist it. There were actually resources behind these fights. A level 25 fights are pretty free to play viable with a build account. 30 is where it gets iffy, but the most behind 30 is a badge. Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with turn limits. The turn limits just mean it if your favorite character is Fox and Cherish, you can't win the fight with them. In fact, you can't win any fight with them unless they become like the main, unless they're like literally they're being pushed by the gacha mechanics. Turn limit is just predatory toward it's predatory against free-to-play players. Just as like a core mechanic. That's like it's what its design is to make it so you have to deal more damage, and the way you get more damage is by spending more money. In general, you do more pulls, right? However, you get more pulls, but you have the meta character. You have like if you don't have the twins that could do almighty damage, this fight could be way harder, right? Maybe not though. Go ahead and do a revolution here. So I think maybe Mesa could go for a more traditional. I mean, Makoto would be good here, obviously. Who are you weak against? You're weak against Curse. I mean, you know what? Maybe we bring Sepia. Sepia doesn't rely nearly as much on the Curse stacks as much as this guy relies on the bleed stacks, right? Even though that does almighty damage, which could break the barrier. I think if we bring Wonder, we won't need to worry about it. We do have, but yeah, we're halfway through the fight. We're not even there. You prefer to use Vishnu, as he has Almighty, plus you could use Windswept with him. Yeah, but this guy, whoever, Shiva is the one that makes the Almighty of the twins stronger. We need to use this one first. With the Ex Machina dagger. Like, I already know we're not going to win this. I think if we got rid of Mesa and we brought in a better single target damage dealer, we'd do it. Makoto would be obvious. I think. We could even run like a strategist. We could run the sweeper. The sweeper could be legit. Did I use Rebellion last turn? Oh, who could fucking keep track, bro? I can't keep track. We are running low on SP. It's the only fight that I can remember I've had to care about SP on since the Thoth fight. Because like 45,000 a turn, I don't think is going to cut it at this stage. Like, how much are you doing? So you did more with your normal attack, and then here you hit for another 100,000. So maybe just a debuffer, actually. A debuffer might be better. Like a Vino. Vino could be good. Vino also he has a weakness to it. That could be good. Just increase the amount of damage they take. I mean, I'm willing to go to phase 2, I guess. I don't have that much longer to stream anyway, so I figured we're probably not gonna beat this today. We can come back and beat it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. Look at that. Just first time I've ever wanted SP recovery. Increase party's damage? Nah, not this turn. Just use your gun. You don't need to use anything here. At least he never has to worry about anything. He only uses 21 SP a turn. And that was 36 that he crit, and then another 24. This is kind of nice. Nothing says key barrier can be removed. Very interesting. It does get broken with almighty damage, but it's probably another bad translation. They really like their bad translations in this game. Like I think this team is a good example, right, of why the turn limit is bad. This is not a stall team. We're using a DPS, a sub DPS, a buff, and then like 2 supports, like a heal, a sustain, and a support. This is like a very normal loadout, and we're not even going to be close to the amount of damage we need. And we have the new release character. I know it's like level 30, right? Obviously level 25 is different. I don't mind that this fight is hard. The fight's not even that hard, but it's like I'm not fighting the fight, I'm fighting the turn limit, you know? Their actions almost don't matter. I'm not in danger right now of dying, and if I was in danger of dying, I could adjust my strategy a little bit But what I'm in danger of is running out of turns in 10, 15 minutes from now. And I think that's super annoying. Just keep all your SP for now. Keep doing the operation. Like, that was a very weak hit. River and dry land. Boom. Yeah, it was only 48,000 too. Super weak that time. Are we even gaining SP anymore? We didn't gain any SP last turn, right? We're at 26 2 turns in a row. Maybe we're only gaining 26? I don't know. So if we brought a support that recovers SP, we'd probably be in a way better spot in general. We don't really need any of this. They're not really dealing that much damage. We don't really need the buffs right now. We would want to save them for round 2. And I don't think they get less HP in round 2, so we're going to be fine. But yeah, the key barrier suddenly doesn't matter if you can just break it with Almighty. Although this guy does become really hard in the last quarter of the fight, once you kill both of them once and then you kill her a second time. Because I don't think you want to kill him first, because then she transforms, and that's probably bad. Let's go ahead and just use this here. It'll top us all off. He's the only SP positive DPS. Still, you could just run Puppet. I think Puppet would be good for this fight, because the fight is so long. Everyone's going to get all their seashell stacks. And Okion, or whatever her name is, she also has she also can recover SP. I think several of the elucidators can do it. Let's do Revolution. But yeah, I mean, Joker could do a good job. Don't ask, I'm ready, and I'm ready to strike you down now. All right, so this will be the end of the first phase. I actually forgot that you could knock them down. They do have 5 shields, I guess. Oh, you lived. So now, with 30 turns left, because it took us 45 turns for each side, roughly. It looks like we did heal though. We have a bunch of SP right now. Light him up. Light him up. Light him up. Get the big juice. That's pretty good. That was a good hit. I feel like we're doing more damage this phase. Does it matter which order we do? I still think we do skill 2, skill 1. Makes us stronger. I don't remember you doing that before. You grant that wisdom? Affinities change to null. Change all affinities to null. One key barrier stack. Each time Shiva takes damage of a different attribute, it loses 1 wisdom stack. Count resets at the start of Shiva's next turn. Every time a certain number of turns passes, will activate Key Barrier, changing all shadows, affinities, and all. It is removed when taking damage that is not a continuous effect. Not a continuous effect, meaning you can't burn. Actually, you know who breaks this? Sepia breaks this. Sepia breaks the barrier too. Because Sepia does almighty damage. And he probably does better single target damage as well. I don't remember your normal weaknesses, but go ahead and just pop this down. You know what? Start with him, because you want to make sure he gets it. I really wanted the twins to get it. Maybe I should have done there, and then it would have gotten him second. Okay. More scalpel. So the bleed wouldn't count. The bleed almighty wouldn't deal it because it counts as a continuous effect. But I'm very confident that Sepia would be able to do that. At least be able to kill her faster. Sepia would be really bad against him though, right? Because he only does curse. Wow. Yeah, he is strong to curse. I guess we could, like, maybe Makoto would be the best, because Makoto does great single target damage. And weak again, one's weak, one's strong. I think we're still just gonna go for the one that's needs the damage the most. So the key barrier is actually not even scary, which is, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, the key barrier is not a big deal. Why was that heal so weak? You think these bars are inaccurate? No, I don't know. That was, I've never seen her not pop off. I wonder if they block healing or something. Learn Sepia can deal almighty damage. Oh, he doesn't even have a choice. He does deal almighty damage, yeah. No one knows anything that Sepia does besides me, I feel like, which I think is really funny. That's a good hit. I am going to play this out until I lose to the turn limit. Wow, that was a good hit. We're definitely dying here. Yeah. We know because he gets all the wisdom stacks. If we would use the twins to attack him first, then we would be able to get the, like, the sweeper's probably better because not only would we be dealing damage to both of them, which would half the turn timer, you know, kind of. It would just deal more probably total damage. But we would be able to use our single target attacks on him to keep his wisdom down defensively because we hit him with 2 different elements a turn. And sometimes 3 elements if you count Almighty, and then still be able to hit her with the sweeper attack. And then Sepia could just go and focus on killing her. It's probably going to be what we try. We'll take a look. We're not going to have time to do it today, though. I was going to stream longer, but I didn't think my girlfriend was coming home. She's normally on New Year's Eve, she goes to her friend's house, but she might be, but just not right now. So if I stream, I'll have to stream later. Cord twins DPS would be better. Yeah, but I don't like using Cord. Cord fucking sucks, bro. I mean, people could use Cord, and I might use Cord, but she's just she's so broken. It's so annoying how they made just such a stupidly powerful character. But this, yeah. You deal bonus almighty damage equal to 7% of attack for each verse of passion spent. So you could do 7% of attack times... Where's a calculator? So 7 times 14. You could do an extra, basically 100% attack as bonus almighty damage on top of the normal curse damage. Which is good. So you would actually kind of not deal the initial hit if you didn't break the almighty barrier would not deal damage, but then you would get like a little bit of extra hit. this beautiful woman right there. For each verse of hate, verse of healing, or verse of passion stack spent, increase damage of Sonnet of Fate by 10%, of course. That just means every one that isn't a generic one. Because you can get generic ones when, I think it's every time an ally deals damage, you gain verse. But that doesn't count these. These three are the ones that count. And the foes that have curse, you get 50% more damage. So you definitely want to have curse on enemies. But it's not hard for him to... You could... I mean, maybe you should lead with Unexpected Tragedy if they don't have curse, because then you get a bunch more damage. What 2 characters you making custom cards for? I'm making 2 custom cards for the twins. So I'm making only custom cards for 1 character, which is the twins. Sepia might have a hard time surviving in this fight. But if he does survive... Ooh, do we want double attack? I don't know. We might not even want crit rate. We might want to change some of these cards up to deal more crit. Total multiplier, crit rate. Do we need a 37% crit rate? That is kind of high. The twins are gonna... Maybe. But I think that might be too much attack. As opposed to a damage multiplier. I don't know. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure the math of it works out. Let's just take a look at... damage multiplier for hindrance. Okay, we don't have any. I mean, these are all pretty good too. The SP recovery is actually not bad. It is bad, but it's not that bad. If I wanted to do, let's take a look if it exists. Yeah, you could do we could do damage multiplier. Increase curse damage by 10%. Increase attack by 12%. I guess increasing damage is better, but he also does Almighty, so it is something that I'm a little interested of. You think your account alone has the majority of Sepia weapons on global? I hope so. That's the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only need what, 2 more? We only need 2 more. We might only need 1 more because we could eat a different weapon here. Like we could eat the Phoenix Dagger. I would not eat a limited 5-star. I think I would eat the Jolting Pulse. I'd probably eat the Phoenix Dagger, honestly. Like, no joking aside, I bet I eat this Phoenix Dagger one day. Maybe. But I will try to pull more of them. If you look at all the banners. I always put this on here. We don't need the Permafrost, though. We have the Permafrost. I don't even care what it would be, honestly. Maybe Final Buster. And here, this is the ones that I want. Maybe not this one. Maybe we get rid of this. I'm not going to pull on this, but in case I do pull on this, this is probably going to be what I want. Final Buster, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Phoenix Dagger is a limited 5-star, but doesn't count as one. It's not very good. Plus, Joker is basically a launch character. I feel like he's... When I say he's basically a launch character, it's one, he was out at launch, but also anytime anyone creates a new account, they have a Joker banner active for them. Yeah. I will get Sepia's Dagger more. And in fact, I do want to, I'm going to try that fight with Sepia. Maybe not tonight, but next time we stream, we'll do it. But I got to go. My girlfriend's almost home. And yeah, I didn't think she would, so I planned on streaming for a couple more hours, but that's not the way the cookie crumbles. So I'll be back later, or I'll be back tomorrow, or I'll be back on Friday, or I'll be back. I'll stream again. All right. That's the point. I don't know when I'll be back. When I have time between work and life, I will stream as I would like to do that. Anyway, guys, much love. Per platypus is per platypus. I will see you on the flip flops. Bye.